Big Scuba Crazy, Blues could do all that. So I had just watched one of his videos. He said when Nickelodeon was black, or titled when Nickelodeon was black. And I thought that video was pretty interesting, so I just checked this channel out. And I seen this video. And I don't know. Let's get into it.
Walmart, here I come. This is a culture I'll never understand. Black fatigue. Notice the pattern?
20 minutes later.
Hey, turn up, turn up. Yes, girly, get it. This is the way. Social anxiety.
Nah. This is a fact, though. Like, I could go on about this all day, but I ain't gonna get too crazy. Hold on. Let me just show this off. I ain't gonna lie. So this is my main channel, Scuba Crazy and all that, right? So, so one time I had went to this football game, little tailgate or whatever, right? And, you know, we wasn't really doing much. It wasn't too much in the video. I'm acting stupid, you know. I'm dancing or eating, you know, girls I know, you know, whatever. Sororities doing their thing. You know, whatever, right? Just a regular little tailgate vlog. We really wasn't doing too much, to my knowledge. I'm going to say that, right? So, I pinned this comment, and she said, morally bankrupt culture, right? So, I don't know exactly why she said that. And I mean, if we go to her page. I mean, and also, I think there's a such thing as, like, hate bots, you know, for, like, engagement. So, it could be a bot or whatever. But I just feel like it's kind of ironic that, you know, we just had a tailgate. You know, it's a lot of black people. Whatever. Another thing with this tailgate, specifically Eastern Michigan, you know, now, of course, all the black people going to be with the black people, all the white people going to be with the white people, where it's going to be mixed in certain areas. But the white people were right next to us doing the same exact thing. You know, they drink out of kegs, all that stuff. That looks cool. You know, we really wasn't doing that. We was line dancing or whatever. I mean, it's Ipsy. You know what's going on. But the fact that she said morally bankrupt culture, and I just thought it was crazy. LOL, people hate everything. Thanks for commenting. Everything helps. That's what I said. Okay. Oh, she did comment another comment and deleted it. What did she say? Oh, she was like, oh, why is this crap on my feed? And I was just like, LOL, thank you for commenting or something like that, or whatever the case might have been. But yeah, she just kept commenting. But it, like, I look crazy. But is it because we black or like what? I don't know. It's just morally, like, why are we broke? And we in college, though. Think about it. Like, you know, we trying to... People are in school to try to get a career. And you still call us morally bankrupt. And why is that? Like, you know, it's just kind of crazy to me, you know. But let's get back into it.
McDonald's and Walmart, here I come. This is a culture I'll never...
Okay, this was funny because when people be like, put my fries in the bag, bro. But that would have been funny if they were white, too. Just because it was graduating. Not even because, like, you know.
Never understand. Black fatigue. Notice the pattern?
20 minutes later.
And I be thinking those are rage bots.
Yes, girly, get it. This is the way. Social anxiety is scared of bro. Say it with me, you guys. Everything is ghetto until a white person does it. In 2025, scrolling the internet as a black person will have you drained. I mean, we can see the most wholesome videos of our people just having fun, laughing, enjoying life. Meanwhile, you open up that comment section and man...
They're talking about all the snacks off YouTube. What's the point of having it? The fat. Woo! Ooh! Hold on, what does this word say? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. I'm offended right there. I'm not going to try to populist. I don't know. You want to pay more candy and chill.
You would think it's a goddamn Klan rally. Now, in my opinion, I don't like using the word ghetto because just throughout history and time, everything that was once deemed ghetto for black people is the standard nowadays.
They used to call it... Should I even go there on this channel? I remember learning about the stuff that happened in... How can I say it? They used to call like Jews ghetto too back in, you know, the Anne Frank days. If y'all know what I'm talking about.
Little boys' tanks are as good as everyone says they are. I'm gonna be shocked. Apparently Kendall wore them to a Knicks game. I don't know if that's actually true, but they do look pretty similar. Guys, I'm freaking. It's not too cropped. It's like kind of sheer, which I like. I'd probably wear it like this. It's very effortless, but like kind of sexy.
Okay, I already know where this is going. I already know where this is going. We all do. We all do.
It's perfect with this.
It's like
Summer staple.
it's
Now,
one
at
of them
first
things.
glance-
It's one of them things where it's like KD gonna do the spin move into the jump shot, but are you gonna be able to stop it? Same with Carmelo Anthony, but we all know where that is going. With
It's
the
like
beaters.
we probably tripping, but nah, man, no. Tank tops are a staple in the Black American household. My pops literally made me wear a tank top under every single shirt before I went to school. Now, tank tops have always had a negative connotation because it was something that we wore. As a male wearing these, you always labeled a thug, and it was just like the stereotypical thing for a black person to wear. It's just so funny because I don't know how out of the loop you have to be to have just discovered a white tank top. Like, damn, your privilege is that good.
Surprise!
Get
I made
out
it.
of here!
I made it.
You see, this clip right here was funny, man. It was wholesome. You know, he surprised his family and they was happy. But in the back of my mind, I was like, man, if that was a black family, they would have been calling them people all types of N-words and black fatigue.
Oh,
like,
because
you
they
know
was
what I'm saying?
yelling. You know, if this was a black comic section, this video right here, they're always vandalizing. Listen,
Sit quiet. Sit quiet. Oh, yeah.
Once again, imagine if the races were reversed. This would have been a segment in hundreds of black fatigue videos. The comments would have been filled with how savage and reckless they are. But guess what? You don't see people posting clips like this because it doesn't fit their narrative. It's a group of young college kids. Hey, boys will be boys. As a black person, your room of error is extremely small. As soon as a black person makes a mistake, it's, see, you know, I knew they couldn't do it. That is why when I see these black doctors and black pilots, like, I know that they really had to work extremely hard to get there. They're like probably the top-notch person.
I hate texting a hoe that don't know their geography. Like, what do you, how? This boy all up in my phone talking about some, oh, where are you from? I'm like, Romania, I stay in Georgia. He told me some, oh, I'm from New York, I stay in Georgia too. We get to it, all of a sudden he get my number. He want to text me, how are you, in Spanish. See, Romanian and Latin-based language, so I already know the one and the two. So I text him back, and he wants to tell some, oh, you Hispanic? Did I not just tell you I'm Romanian? He wants to tell some, oh, where that at? I tell him Europe. He wants to tell some, oh, so y'all speak a different language out there? What do it look like?
This clip right here is frying my brain. I can hear a black woman, but I don't see a black woman. This is why I speak so highly of black women, because they are the blueprint. From the man,
I call them type of girls magnetos. I'm gonna leave it at that.
mannerisms to the things they wear to the way they talk. It is always talked down upon and then secretly stolen. Now, there's many things to dissect from this clip. First off, we're going to talk about the way she's talking, aka black slang. Now, whenever people bring up that black Americans have no culture, I just laugh, because slang is black American culture. And to add a new element to it, each different part of the United States has its own slang.
Break down Chicago slang.
That's a fact. Even within the neighborhood, I'm from Ypsilanti, Michigan. My neighborhood talks different than the neighborhood across the street. You know what I'm saying? We all have different little slangs. Everybody got different little things, but then we all have a collective few things that we use. The way we say it, you know, I could tell what neighborhood somebody from out here if I'm talking to him. Oh, you from the South? That ain't, you know what I'm saying? By just how he move his head, the mannerism, how he walk. You know, I'm gonna know. You know what I'm saying? So that's everywhere. But then once you leave the state, you start to see, okay, you know, they say this here, da da da. So it's really even just that close, like neighborhood to the next neighborhood over. Like we don't say that over here. You know, that's, you must be from over there. So.
Like that's.
Oh, now. Gang, gang.
Okay.
Bro, the slang part 1. Alright, so you got Jit. Jit really supposed to be someone younger than you, smarter than you, but we just call everybody Jit.
Hey, brother, what's the deal? Brother, you was tweaking. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, what's the deal, brother? What you want?
Because first of all, I tell you, that girl is not even your friend. That girl be using. That girl only your friend when you got a car, when your car in good condition.
She ain't give me no photos, no photo tang, no subtle you get none of, like, she ain't give me none of that do get, like, nothing. She didn't even joke my yang.
Real quick, all my Baltimoreans, the f y'all got going on? Listen, we can all admit slang is very cool, but it was a time when it wasn't. Whenever we used to use these words, we were always deemed unintelligent, babble talk, can't speak proper English. You know, it was always negative connotation.
And I never understood that, like, you know, when people be like, oh, it's not proper English. But they do it in the French language, too, when they mix words together or mash words together and stuff like that. But then, how am I unintelligent if you understand what I'm saying? That's what I always thought was weird. And then, you know, I'm going to just go back to the days in the 1800s. Y'all know what black people was doing without me saying that word. Like, I just feel like, oh, don't talk like a person outside doing the outside job that black people had to do back then. I don't want to say that word, but y'all get what I'm saying. Yeah, don't talk like them. Talk like us with class and wear suits. That's why I really can't stand wearing suits, because it's just like, oh, that just means you have class. You're not dressed like a person that used to work outside in the 1800s. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm speaking for myself and pretty much a lot of other black Americans. We don't care that other cultures use black slang. The problem is we do not get credit. They try to come in and be like, oh yeah, we all made this together. The same way that they're trying to rename black American slang into Gen Z slang.
That's crazy. And then, like, I remember, and I don't dislike Castanet or nothing, or it's not no diss to him, but I remember he was saying, like, oh, black people, y'all are just black. Y'all don't have no culture. Like, I think he's Jamaican or Trinidadian, I believe. I'm not sure. But he was like, yeah, y'all don't have no culture, and da, 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 da. And most people was saying, like, your whole personality or whatever is based on black American culture, which, you know, yeah, we're black American because a lot of us, you know, we don't probably know exactly where we came from. But let's just say we started in America, so we black American. We came up with that based on where we was at. You know, he uses our slang. He don't really do reggae music. He do rap music, which is a black American thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just something to think about.
All right, Gen Z slang at it again. I have never heard of these terms in my entire life until today, and I have to share with you guys. Two-man.
And it's okay.
I'm going on a two-man tonight. You tell me what you think two-man is. Next is bop, which means for the streets. So they said she's a bop, he's a bop for the streets. I can only imagine talking to my dad and he's like, oh, what happened to so-and-so? And I'm like, oh, they're a bop. He's gonna be like, what? And last, this one really had me confused. Merch. The kids looked at me.
Merch is some Chicago stuff. I kind of hate when certain words kind of leave a city, because it's like not everybody want to use it. You know, a lot of people, cities don't, I ain't gonna say cities don't have no culture, but it seems like they take more so from other places than actually using their own.
Today, and they're like, do you know what merch is? And I said, merchandise? No. Merch. I'm gonna pretend like this is a spelling bee. On merch, I stole this. Merch substitutes for on God. So instead of saying on God, you say merch, on merch.
Dog, this is crazy. Pretty much all of those words came from the drill culture in Chicago. Maybe not even.
Thank you. No, not two-man. Not two-man. Two-man is everywhere. That's been everywhere. Like,
I'll go in general.
Yes, the term finna is prevalent down south. But you know what else is prevalent down south? Black people. And that's no coincidence. One of the primary reasons that black culture has a problem getting acknowledged as a culture is because it keeps getting folded into Southern culture. Just as our black cooking has been co-opted as Southern cuisine, Gullah and other components of black English have been co-opted as Southernisms. In short, it's a black thing until white people want in, and then suddenly it's a Southern thing. One of the most glaring examples is the word y'all. Even though one of the earliest acknowledgments of the term y'all or you all is that white children had adopted it from enslaved black children. The pushback is that y'all is actually Scottish, y'all. Why? Because you all is a contraction that contracts the first word, not the second. And contractions typically contract the second word, not the first. Well, this is something that is frequent in black English. Say, for example, he asked one, but he ain't give him none tall. In that sentence, tall is a contraction. At all, which means that the first word was contracted into the second, not the second into the first. So the theory that y'all could not have been of black origin is only logical if you are applying English rules, which English was not our first language. We were playing by different rules. Let's keep it about it. The Southernizing of black culture allows white people to take ownership of things without properly acknowledging its creator.
That brother broke it down perfectly.
He's got me woke real quick.
Time on this slang topic because I have a whole video on it. The video is mad short though. It's only
Oh yeah, we're gonna check that out.
5 minutes. I'll probably do a part 2 soon, but yeah. Now the next segment we're gonna talk about is skin color. Throughout all of history, being lighter or just even being pale was the standard for godliness. But in 2025, man, oh man, have things changed.
And then I'm not gonna say that about her specifically, but I'm gonna go back to the girl that was talking and she was doing a lot of the hand moves, the white girl with the bonnet. A lot of times she didn't play the part of the girl I'm talking about, but sometimes you be like, bro, is she white or light skinned? You literally don't know if she's white or light skinned because maybe like it's so touchy. I am not even finna.
Tanning has always seemed off to me because you're trying to darken your skin, which correlates to being black. Like I was like, what? But that's the end of the video. Let me leave y'all with this message. Always be unapologetically black. I don't care about you wearing your bonnets out in public. I don't care about you wearing your do-rags out in public. I don't care about you having your gold chains. Like I stated at the beginning, everything is ghetto until a white person does it. And in my opinion, nothing that we do as black people are going to ever allow those people to see us in the same light as them. Let's take a look at our ancestors. They dressed professional, were well spoken, and yet they were still lynched during protests. They were hosed down, let dogs out on them. Listen, always be unapologetically black. Make sure y'all go follow my TikTok and my Instagram. Both links will be in the description. I drop a lot of gems over there. Also, if you got any questions, you just want to talk to me, and any other brothers and sisters that are on the same time as me, bro, I just feel like we gotta unify and just be one, especially during this time right now. But that's pretty much it, man. If y'all want to see something similar to this, go check out the gentrification of black.
Yeah. All right.
I'm about to react to
So
this in the
we
same
finna
video.
go get some food. We just got out of school. This is Jet. This is Ashton, and y'all know Gabby.
And you gotta add me in the video.
Get ready with me after I just posted a video of cleaning my room. The first thing I'm gonna deal with is this hair.
Anytime I hop on TikTok nowadays, I'm
All right. So we finna go get some food. We just got out of school. This is Jet. This is Ashton, and y'all know Gabby.
And you gotta add me in the video.
Get ready with me after I just posted a video of cleaning my room. The first thing I'm gonna deal with is this hair.
anytime I hop on TikTok nowadays, I'm seeing a non-black person using slang. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. But for something that was once deemed ghetto or unintelligent or just, it was always downplayed, in today's society, it's like the cool thing to do, and I don't like it. But my biggest pet peeve is how they really trying to hijack it. So we on TikTok right now. Look, I'm gonna type in Gen Z slang. And we're gonna just click on any video, okay? Let's say right here. Gen Z slang you need to know. Cap. Another word. Me.
Now that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Now, stuff like skibidity, I feel like, I don't even want to say Gen Z. I feel like there's a difference between, I'm going to just say Negroidian slang and like TikTok slang. I feel like when you say stuff like skibidity, like that's some TikTok shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't saying that in her heights or nothing. You know, niggas really ain't saying. They might say cap, even though that came from Atlanta. Goat, why is that slang? And gat, like that. This is all like TikTok slang or lingo. You feel me? I don't know.
Goofy, bussin', bro. These are not Gen Z words. That's black slang. Here go another video. Lit. Facts. Mood.
And I look at these are like more so like lit. That's more. I'm gonna just say cool. What can I call slang? Because when I think of slang, I think of like black language, I guess. But lit, I feel like that's something white people say. You know, when it first. I remember when that first like came out or was popular. Like, it could be like a younger crowd. What am I trying to say? I don't know.
Fire, sus,
like a younger
smash,
crowd.
Bro, these are words that we've been using. I've been using words like this since middle school, man. I'm 24 right now. I'm gonna say this though, y'all.
I don't think lit is
Everything
black.
ghetto
I think that's
until
just, the party lit.
Y'all can fill in the blanks.
That's my cookie. That's my juice, okay? Thank you, next. That's what this baby picture says.
The dancing scene in this video was actually inspired by Sweet Charity.
Says. Okay.
I've never seen this.
Thank you, next. That's what this baby picture says.
The dancing scene in this video was actually inspired by Sweet Charity and the wardrobe.
You know, I love my MAC lipstick.
This is the Mac I'm here to talk about today, girl. Come on.
Kill me, get your ass in here. Come on, girl.
Personally, I have no problems with Ariana Grande.
I
Man.
don't
I used to
either.
love her back on
I don't
Nickelodeon.
either.
But she is one of the biggest, like, it's like she code switching. But she
I've
don't have
never
to
seen
code
it.
switch. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Hey, Chicago, you flattered me. I know y'all must have heard I was coming back home and you decided to act like it was summertime.
Parents, for one, but aside from them, my
All right, Pop. She's a 10, but she only listens to rap music.
She's a 2. She's an 8, but she's always late for everything.
Oh my God, Dad. Bro, she's a 1. I can't stand that shit.
This is another instance, the Jimmy Soto dude, man. Y'all see when he get in front of his parents and when he get in front of like an interview, it just cuts off. And I don't like that because as black people, we talk like that. And when we talk like that, it's always deemed as if we're dumb, we're unintelligent, we're ghetto. So we try to match their way. But it's like everything's flipping back. Now they trying to talk like us. Like, what is going on?
Got me some soul food. We got the fried fish. Yeah, mac and cheese, cornbread.
I remember seeing in the comments, they like, dude, she talking like that in front of her mouth. I remember.
Yes, I have an accent because I ain't from here. I was born in Thailand, and I grew up in Georgia for a decade. And then I fucking moved to Nebraska.
Hello guys, welcome back. And if you don't know me, I go by Trey. And today, I will be getting my LASIK eye surgery. So I'm really...
I can semi hear it there. Well, I ain't gonna get into this.
I've never heard nobody say cornbread like that. That's how it's pronounced, cornbread, not no damn cornbread, lady. And she
Only time I heard somebody say cornbread is in life.
She was really trying to lie and say she been talking like that, dog. Hey, bruh, they just be getting exposed.
Looking at my computer, I don't know if I would have ever heard it. All right, hey, download this. I don't know how to do that. All right, you know, so he put it on a cassette tape. Then Jamie, my man, all right, goes to BET Awards, comes back with Rick Ross. Rick Ross and the whole posse. We all got contact high on the set that day. The whole MG. Go over to Carrie with my little tape recorder to play. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, that's in the movie. And Anthony Hamilton brought in a joint that was just fantastic. And I took it home and I played it. I go, this is the bomb. Before, my movies are always filled with songs, but it's always stuff that I chose from either my own collection or something like that. I never had like a music supervisor hook me up with stuff. It's always stuff I chose. And probably the reason I never did that is I didn't want to actually go up to an artist and ask them to write something and then they do Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Charlie Brown special. Right. What was that one with Fred Astaire as the mailman? He's narrating it. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Man, y'all, it just shows me how
this is crazy, bro.
Influential we are. I really appreciate it, but I just do not like how they try to overtake it and just, you know, anytime we get a little piece of something, anything what it is, it's always taken, bruh. I don't know. And this video just reminds me of even like music culture. Post Malone, he came out literally cosplaying a black person, headband on, braids. I thought he was mixed. I thought he was like just a light-skinned dude. I honestly did not know he was black. Turn around, y'all see he really done changed his whole career. He was doing songs with Morgan Wallen, and Morgan Wallen had some crazy accusations that he was racist. So it's just like a huge slap in the face, bro. Like, damn, dog. Everybody.
And then too, like, I always call it the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air effect. I went to school. I went to Ipsy High, and then I switched over to the schools in Ann Arbor. And I remember how a lot of the girls would say certain stuff to me. Like, I remember this one girl, she was about to have a party. And she was like, oh yeah, you're invited, but don't invite any other Ipsy people because you're a cool Ipsy person. That sounds like you're a cool, hard ER. That's exactly what that sounds like. Then I would notice some of the stuff they would say about Ipsy people and how they used to act. For example, all preppy and stuff and just a certain way. And yeah, I would never date anybody from Ipsy, but you're cool, you're different, da-da-da. Who do you know from Ipsy? Like, who do you know from that side of town? Y'all just know about stories, or y'all just see on the news that this and this happened, or y'all heard about this, and then now those same girls 10 years later, you know, some of them got babies by people from this side of town, or you just see them at some of the stores. Like, I see certain girls in a neighborhood, and I'm like, what is you doing out here? And you was so anti-hood nigga back in the day, but you know, they get turned out, they see a nigga like me dancing or something, Then y'all find out all us over there can dance or something, whatever. Now you just all at the gas station on on the south side. You feel me? At the Sit-Go. You know what I'm saying? If y'all from Ipsy, I know what I'm talking about. Like, what is you doing over there? And you stay way in Pine Lake, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case might be. You know, and that junk is just wild to me.
He just uses us until they get
they
to
did
that
not
point
used to
and
like
they get it,
niggas.
You know what I'm saying? But look,
now
let me
they
know
do.
your thoughts on this, man.
Yeah, I can go on all day. But I'm not even gonna do that because I low key just made myself kind of mad a little bit. But beside that though, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This was fun to watch. Shout out to bro, y'all go sub to him. He got a lot of good videos. I'm gonna react to a couple more. You feel me? But we out.